And this is one of the things, a conversation I'm preparing to have in public school. You see, chaos is not a problem. It's a design. The fact that you went to a school that when rain is falling, they will have to pack the student one side because the roof is leaking. The fact that you went to a school that some classes are no longer useful because the roof is out. The fact that you are in a system where you have to trust for when NEPA will bring light so you can iron your school uniform. The fact that you're not certain what is constant. You're not sure where you go and can return on light. It's a design. It's education. Children who have been schooled by that will live to demand for barest minimum. They cannot demand for leadership in terms of they leading. They demand for leadership in terms of someone else coming to lead them. They wait every 4 years for a savior. They don't prepare to become one. The system, what I'm saying is, it's a design. And I've said this for the longest time. The fact that the president's wife can come out and say that we are preparing to give women money for petty traders and akara. Do you tell me, for people who are that elite, don't know what kind of investment people can have that can change their life? It is important that those women sell akara so they can be relevant for their votes to vote in the next elections. As long as their life can change and they are maintained, they can be weaponized. Everything you call problem is a deliberate architecture. What's success? A fact to you. How will you define it? What's success to you? It's a question now. Yes, what's success to you? What is it that you will have? At what point will you look at yourself and say you're successful? When you look at me, do you feel I'm successful?
Yes.
When I look at me, I don't feel I'm successful. The danger of that conclusion is that whoever you look at and conclude is a model of success. Once you get to that point, there is a natural tendency for you to settle. As to whether or not the person feels he is a success depends on what the person has seen also. So what I'm saying is, one person's peak is another person's base. One person's mediocrity is another person's success. One person's success is another person's mediocrity. So at the end of the day, the success in the lowest class will be when he enters the middle class.
And he plateaus there.
The moment you can do what your dad didn't do, won't you say you're successful? The moment I can do what my dad didn't do, will I not say I'm successful? So oftentimes it's the reason why people settle for barest minimum. So it's a class thing, it's a strata thing. And it's one of the things I've tried as much as possible to explain in my private lectures. That the information needed to keep you in your level is available at your disposal in the level. Every information you receive from those who are at your level will not take you beyond the level. If it will take you beyond the level, they will not be in the level.
There. Wow.
It is important that we have teachers, but if your teacher in school knows more about success, you not teach.
I guess.
Now that can be an argument on its own. And there are people that will come for this conversation and say it's not about success. It's not about being great. Again, my question always is, why are you the one saying it's not about being great? Again, it's about how you have been wired. The child of a great man will not say it's not about being great. The reason why you say it's not about being great is a statement that comes from the fact that you accepted fate.
My God.
So the reason why when people talk about scaling in certain areas, becoming premium in certain areas, ascend to certain areas, you are the one who is quick to say it's not about this, it's not about that. Is because you probably have reached a conclusion that that's a height you cannot reach. And since you know it's not a height, it's a height you may not reach. It is important you build your defense now. So you build your defense when you're small. So by the time you eventually become, you have justification that you are good, that's why you're small.